In this video, we're going to be looking at how to calculate the percentage change when you're going from one number to another. Now, the formula for percentage change is on the board. Percentage change is the change divided by the original amount times by 100. Now, let's have a very basic example. Let's say we're going from 100 to 120. Now, the change is how much I get when I do 120 minus 100. Yeah, it's the difference between the two of them. So the change is 20. So percentage change is the change, which is 20. The original is the one I started with, which was 100. And I times by 100. Either put this in the calculator or just simplify it down. The two 100s both cancel, so you'd be left with just 20%. Now, what's important here is that you state if it is an increase or a decrease. It's going from 100 to 120, and therefore it is an increase. If we are dealing with a decrease, something different might happen. Let's say we're going from 100 to 80. Now, in this case, the change is still 20, however, it's going down, so you can either write minus 20 out of 100 times 100, and that would give you minus 20%. The negative kind of implies that it's a decrease. But if you want to instead, you can just say that the change is 20 out of 100 times 100, which would be 20, and then all you need to do is state that it is a decrease. So either you write minus 20%, and that shows that it's a decrease because it's a negative number, or you just write 20% decrease. Let's do another example, but now let's take one where we're going to use a calculator. Let's say we're going from 107 to 194. Well, the change is when you subtract them. So I do 194 minus 107, which would be 87. So we do percentage change, which is change, divided by the original, times by 100. I can't do that in my head. I use my calculator. I do 87 divided by 107 times 100. Put that in, and we see that we get 81.308, which rounds to obviously 81% change, and that is an increase. So that's how you calculate the percentage increase and decrease. You work out the change, and then you divide it by the original amount and times it by 100. It's either an increase if it's increasing, or it's a decrease if it's decreasing. Sometimes the decrease can be a negative number, or you can keep it as a positive value and then just write decrease afterwards.